So it's been a while since I've spoken about the big Wuthering Waves, or at least I feel like it has, even though it's only been a little bit because Yoo-Hoo and the Shorekeeper. But obviously, we have big things in the form of 1.2 coming out in what? I don't know when I'm going to get this video out, but in the next like 5 to 6 days, because I'm recording this on the 9th. So yeah, I'm still kind of playing this game. I guess I'll just kind of go over my thoughts on the current state of Wuthering, what the updates are kind of looking like, and all of that, because there is a lot to talk about, I feel like. There's a lot to kind of get into, and there's a lot of just things that are interesting, and things that could be make or break, I feel like, for me in this game. So let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. I say elephant. Let's just get the big thing out of the way. Zhang Liao is going to be free. We have to do an event to get him. That's more than fine. You know, it is what it is. I'm probably not going to use him. To be completely honest, I'm probably not going to use him, really. I mean, because, like, I have Calcharo, I have Encore, I have Chong-Li, I'm building up Alto as a... I know a lot of people are about to be like, there's no way. I'm trying to build Alto up as a main DPS, because why not? And if you say I can't, well, just wait for the video. It's going to be generational. If I could actually build that man up to be a main DPS, because I've seen it. It probably takes a ton of building up, but, you know, I'm gonna try and make it happen. But yeah, like, I'll get him. I'll do the event. I'll get him, because of why not. But I don't see myself using Zhang Liao. I don't really see myself really using either him or JG. I don't really think I'm even gonna summon for JG, because I don't think... I mean, she might be good for one of my teams. I'll have to look at her kit in, like, more detail. See what her ideal team builds are, and if I've got any teams that would work well with that, then, you know, naturally I'll pick her up. But, you know, right now, my focus really isn't on any characters in this game right now. I'm in a good spot, and I feel like this is the same thing with all of the gacha games I'm playing right now. You know, Star Rail is kind of like, I'm just saving up. Wuthering is the same, and Zenless is the same. Like, I'm just waiting for those characters that I really want to use. I feel like I feel like for Star Rail, when I first started playing, I very much did pull for meta, and I feel like I'm kind of like, I really don't want to keep doing that with every game. So I'm just playing the characters I want to play, using the characters I want to use, and, you know, if I can get through the hard content, then cool. If I can't, oh well, it's not the end of the world, you know, like, it is what it is. That being said, Chong-Li has been a fantastic addition to my account, and I'm glad I saved up enough to get her, S1 with weapon. Oh my god, stop moaning in my ear, what the hell? But yeah, you know, like, I'll take the free Zhang Liao, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I'm gonna use him all the time, he's gonna be my new favorite character, and, like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you all and say, I'm gonna pull for a second copy of him, because I'm just not gonna do that, and I'm gonna keep it completely honest. Like, you know, I don't even think I'm gonna pull for his weapon, if we're being real, you know, like, I don't see the point in that. I don't see the reason behind it, but hey, maybe his weapon's good for another character. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Zhang Liao, and like I said with JG, I don't know. I just don't see her being a character that I'm gonna want to use. As mean as that sounds, I just don't vibe with her like I vibed with, like, Chong-Li, for example, who's the only limited 5-star I currently own. You know, again, a lot of people are going to go, oh, you should have gone for Jian, or you should have gone for Yinlin. I mean, I went for Yinlin, but, you know, like, all this stuff about, like, oh, you should have gone for this character, you should have gone for that character. I'm just there, like, I just want to go for who I want to go for. And I think now that I've kind of hit that sort of mindset with these games, I feel like I've come to peace with not having to play them every day. That being said, I think I'm just going to go on a stretch of trying to go free to play on every single gacha game I'm playing right now for as long as humanly possible. It's not even about like, oh, do I have the money? It's just about, do I want to be spending money on these games? And then the short answer really is just like like, right now, Zenless, there's nothing that makes me want to spend, not even the Battle Pass. Star Rail, I'm not playing enough at the moment to really kind of justify spending. And, like, well, Wuthering might be Battle Pass, because I'm trying to get Augment refined, but maybe I don't need him, you know. Maybe I don't need it. We'll see. Yeah, what else am I looking forward to when it comes to 1.2? The fact that they're bringing in excess wave plates is nice. That once again means I do not have to play every day. I mean, I haven't been playing every day, I'll keep it real. Otherwise, I don't think I would be level 53. I think I would be a little bit higher by now, to be honest. But you know what? The fact I'm not playing every day and I'm still doing pretty well in the game is, you know, this is a good thing, you know? Like, I don't think I should have to play every day. And again, I'm not gonna force myself to play every day, you know, like, the dailies do take a while, especially on Wuthering, so I'm never gonna sit here and say like, oh, I'm gonna be playing every single day and I'm gonna be grinding like, you know, like my life depends on it, because to be honest, it doesn't. And yeah, you know, like, I'm doing alright just at the level I'm at. Also knowing that, like, the higher union levels really don't give me any extra rewards, like, that much, you know, also incentivizes not spending more time in the game than I want to. Ow, don't hit Verino, what the hell. I guess we'll talk about story, because I feel like that's quite an important point, and whilst I'm here, let me just turn the game audio down for me, because Jesus Christ, it's like screaming in my ear. The story, I don't know, I feel like this is going to be quite skippable. If it is, I'll be honest with you guys, and I will flat out say, hey guys, I think this is quite a skippable story, so you're going to be seeing not a lot of it from me. The new characters just really ain't doing it for me when it comes to Wuthering, so I feel like my enjoyment of the story is going to be capped at, you know, like, a lesser degree to what it usually would be, just because I'm not feeling the new characters. And obviously, they're going to be a big part of the story, because that's how these gacha games work, and as a result, I do, like I said, I feel like my enjoyment is going to be a little less than it was for 1.1, because, hey man, we don't have Chong-Li in the story. I mean, she probably is going to be in the story somewhere, but she's not going to be, like, one of the main aspects of the story. And, you know, there isn't a character in the story, so like Zheji or Zhang Liao, that I'm like really vibing with. And again, that's, you know, I feel like that's completely fine. And, you know, I'm not saying that, again, I don't think that everything should be catered to me and only me, because I know there's probably quite a few people that like Zheji and like Zhang Liao, and you know what, that's completely fine, you know, you do you, you know, go off, but I'm just not about it, you know. I will say, I do like how much of the, like, quality of life improvements they are adding to this game, right? Like, I can sit here and I can say, the story isn't good, and, like, you know, or, like, I'm not really gonna feel the story this time, and that's fine, right? Like, not every patch needs to be a home run for me, you know, like, I honestly don't really care, to be honest. I hope I at least get some sort of enjoyment out of it, I guess, is kind of like the big thing I'm trying to say. Maybe it'll make me a fan of Zheji, I don't know, right? Like, maybe I'll end up pulling for it, but right now we are in save mode, because I was gonna try and pull for a third copy of Chong-Li, but I feel like my luck has kind of run out, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So as a result, I will just be chilling with S1 with weapon Chong-Li, so I'm probably fine. I mean, I definitely want to talk about Depths of Elusive Realm, because I'm glad that I finally have a character that they've added to Depths of Elusive Realm that, like, isn't, like, Baizha, because, like, good God, I have not been able to do Depths of Elusive Realm until I got Chong-Li, because all of my DPS options are, like, never available for Depths, so I've had to use, like, all of the trial characters, And if you know anything about the trial characters, they're not great. They really give you not a very good option. Oh, that's good for Chong-Li right there. Oh wait, hold on, is that wait, hold on. No, okay. I keep seeing Spectro and I'm thinking Electro. I know there's a lot of people Doom posting. Well, to be fair, that's typical. Doom posting about how, like, oh, it's over for Wuthering, and like, I don't get that, like, at all. I don't see where that's coming from. Nor do I even really want to kind of, like, give any life to it, but I just want to say, right, one patch does not make a whole game, right? Like, if you don't like the characters, you know, if you don't like the characters in the story, then just play for the, oh, okay. Then just, you know, skip the story, right? Like, hey, if I skip the story, I will tell you, and I will tell you why I skip the story, because, you know, I feel like, I feel like I say this all the time. These games are not owed my time. I do not have to put in a ton of time to play these games. If I don't think a game is worth playing story-wise or whatnot, that is an awful role. If I do not believe that these games give me the best investment in terms of time and whatnot, then I will just skip things. If I am not enjoying a story, then I will just skip it. Because why should I play a story that I don't enjoy? And then I'm just going to end up shit-talking it anyway, because that's what people do when they have YouTube channels, you know? Like, I have to give my opinion on it, and I would rather just say, I skipped it, here's why I skipped it, rather than, oh, I spent like 7 hours playing the story and it was awful. I think the story is going to be fine. I do worry a little bit, for me personally, because of the fact that there's no, like, characters I'm drawn to in the story. I mean, for all I know, Chong-Li could be there for the entire time and I'll be a happy guy. But I don't know, like, you know, like Alto, Encore, etc. Just grabbing up the developer report real quick. So we got a custom lock-on feature, I guess that's cool. Hover droid, so shooter, so for those people that don't have pistol characters in their team, I have Mortafee. Then, you know, that's good for them. New feature to store excess wave plates. That's good. Again, incentivizes not having to play every day, which is fantastic. New resonator showcase feature. You can view and display the convened scenes of unlocked resonators. So, that's a flex. That's a flex. I don't know who I'm gonna be having on there. Probably like Chong-Li, Coucharo, Encore, probably. 120 FPS, I'm not gonna run that because that will probably brick my computer. New store rewards. I don't know what that's gonna entail, but... Oh, okay, so that'll be when, probably when... I don't know who's first, if it's Zheji or Zhang Liao, but I guess we'll see. More guidebook activity points from a daily quest. Okay, so when you spend 180 wave plates, you get plus 60 instead of plus 20. That's a really good time saver, actually, because then I can just do my daily quest, spend 180 wave plate, leave the game. And then, yeah, Zhang Liao is coming for free. So, a lot of groundwork, a lot of building stuff up, and I will always respect them for doing that. And we're going to be rocking a level 50 Baizha. Let's go! I feel like I'm about to get trounced by Baizha, probably. If I just play well, I'll be fine. Alright, time for me to lock in. Whilst I just kind of talk about my overall thoughts of Wuthering at the moment, because, you know, I feel like it's in a good spot. Again, I hear all this Doom posting. Again, one patch doesn't make a whole game, and I think even if 1.2 isn't great, they can probably bounce back from it, and they can, you know, they can recoup. I mean, all they have to do is announce Camellia for 1.3, right? Whatever happens here doesn't matter, because... Well, whatever happens here doesn't matter, because they could just announce Camellia for 1.3 and people will go nuts, right? Like, says he needs to play out of his mind, doesn't dodge a single attack. I'm just apparently that guy. The thing is, there's still more waves yet. There are still more waves here. Don't hit me. Oh, okay. It's over, bro. It's over. What's he doing? Oh god, Baisha's gonna die. Yeah, no. Oh god. Yeah, no, this is I'm actually gonna have to build 3 teams. Why don't you build my Calcharo better, you know, like, 'cause the problem is, there's probably still one more wave after this. Oh no! Hey! That was a struggle and a half, but yeah, I definitely think that Wuthering's in a good spot. I know, you know, like, I know a lot of people are like, ooh, it's been dead for ages, right? It's a new game. They gave us a lot at the start. They gave us a lot to kind of sink our teeth into in 1.0. 1.1 was really good because of the story. And 1.2, I feel like they're going to say, here is business as usual, but here's a free 5-star. I definitely think that there's no need to worry. You know, I don't care, and I want to say this. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, they lost so much revenue. We shouldn't care. Ow, my eye. Oh, no, something on my eye. Hold on. There we go. We as consumers shouldn't care about whether or not the game is making a ton of revenue. The company should. And if they're struggling, then they should do things that will help boost them. I want to see if I can find the quote, because it was something about, like, the devs basically said they don't care as long as they survive, because their motto is all about loving the game, loving themselves, and loving the players, right? And that's such a big thing, right? That's like such a massive mindset to have, because yeah, it shouldn't be about profits to an extent. Obviously, as long as they can keep the game afloat, then, you know, profits are but a small a small factor of the game, right? They can make a ton of profits, but if players aren't happy, then, you know, what does that say about the game? But yeah, I don't think there's any need to worry about where Wuthering is or where Wuthering's going. I think it's going to be fine. It's so obvious that the devs care, not just about making profits, but making a game that people like, right? And if we don't like things, or if things go wrong, then we know we're getting compensation at some point. So I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think it's too bad. That's all. Hopefully I've been in focus for most of this video. If not, oh well. But yeah, see ya.